Welcome to our webinar, Accessible, Affordable Online Second Medical Opinions, presented by Active Doctors Online. I'd like to introduce you to today's speakers. We have Dr. Howard Zahalsky, who is the U.S. Medical Director for Active Doctors Online. He's responsible for corporate medical strategy and improving the functionality and integration of ADO's products and services. His extensive medical knowledge made him an ideal fit for Active Doctors, where he continues to promote medical excellence in the industry. Dr. Zahalsky is also responsible for our medical quality and review, and through his leadership, the Medical Records Assistance Program has gained national recognition. He earned his medical degree from Brown University and completed his residency at Johns Hopkins University. Our other presenter is Bernard Lee, Executive Vice President of ADO. He oversees the U.S. and Asia sales, account management, and marketing teams, as well as North American business development efforts. Bernard has over 20 years of broad management experience across multiple sectors, including business strategy, market development, and special purpose acquisitions. He also directs strategic partnerships in the healthcare services and insurance segments. A quick overview of what you'll learn today. First of all, we want to thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. We are going to cover what is an online second medical opinion and talk a little bit about how telemedicine makes that possible, why and when a second medical opinion is important, the benefits of an online second medical opinion from Active Doctors, and how this affordable access really does make a difference when you are facing a difficult or challenging diagnosis. And then we'll take a short look at a case study, as well as some comments from physicians and specialists in the field about how that second medical opinion works in action. And with that, I hand it off to Bernard Lee.
Hi, thank you for joining us also. My name is Bernard Lee. I'm the Executive Vice President of Active Doctors Online. So the first question is, well, who is Active Doctors? And really, it's our mission to change the face of the world's healthcare by providing people the control of their medical records, more importantly, access to the world's top specialists, and all connecting it through an online platform designed for everyone. Our goal is to help people do three things: to help them save time, save money, in extreme cases to even possibly save their life through the use of our solutions. We are here to empower the world's healthcare consumers, to make them more intelligent healthcare consumers, and we believe that what we're doing here not only is going to benefit individuals, but also benefit their employers. Our story actually began in 2008 in Europe and in France, where our sister firm Active Santé was founded. We were actually one of the first companies in the world to combine personal health records and second medical opinions, and to provide that second medical opinion in as fast as 48 hours, all keeping it within our secure encrypted platform. This vision continued into the U.S., where we've expanded our specialist network to over 1,500 of the world's top specialists, and then added to our product mix to include a discount drug program, and then also e-consultations. And e-consultations is the ability for individuals to visit with their physicians via the web. In November of 2011, we actually launched in Shanghai, and we are providing our solutions now for China's growing urban middle class, and our specialists also are participating in providing educational videos for Asian physicians. We should be fully operational in India by the end of this year. Putting the personal in personal healthcare. Active Doctors Online, we've taken 25 years of research and created what we believe is the most robust platform in the industry, and where we provide online an interactive, interoperable PHR platform, meaning that we can communicate with EMR, and our second medical opinions are completed, from what we've can find out, our research tells us, that twice as fast as any of our closest competitors. We utilize multiple specialist participation, and this is all done at an affordable price in which C-level executives, they find reasonable, and also for an hourly employee can also find our service affordable. Unlike some of our competitors, our PHR also provides specialists not only the medical records necessary to conduct the second medical opinion on our members, but it also provides a more complete picture of that individual's entire medical history. And with that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Howard Zahalsky. He is our U.S. Medical Director, and he can talk a lot more on the specifics of our second medical opinion platform.
Thanks, Bernard. So this is Dr. Howard Zahalsky talking now. I want to answer some of the important questions that you're going to have about our second medical opinion and the process that goes along with it. So you're in your doctor's office and you're given a dangerous diagnosis, a serious diagnosis. Two big questions come to mind at first. Number one, did they get it right? Is my diagnosis correct? And number two, is the treatment that's being recommended for me correct? Now, you don't just want the answers to these questions, you want the right answers. And more importantly, even than the right answers, is you want to make sure that you get the answers that are right for you. With Active Doctors Online's second medical opinion, we can make sure that you get those right answers for you. You can access our second medical opinion. Anyone can access it from anywhere. And we're going to not just put you in touch with doctors, we're going to put you in touch with some of the top specialists both from the United States and from around the world. Once you get your information uploaded into our PHR, our online patient health record system, we can give you that second medical opinion within 48 hours. Now, how can I say that we're giving you just the right answers for you? Well, our doctors are unbiased. We're not looking to make money off your treatment. We're not looking to make money off doing surgery for you. We're looking to just provide you with the top, best level of medical care that can be provided. We're going to give you an unbiased report that is only about you. So, who is an online second medical opinion right for? Well, it's right for anyone who's seeking a second medical opinion because they have a complex condition, a serious or chronic disease, or a challenging diagnosis, especially in a field that may be quickly changing. And nowadays in medicine, that's most of the diagnoses. You want someone who's going to be up to date with the latest medical information, not just somebody who may have read about it once in a textbook 20 years ago. You want a leader in the field. Why is it important to have a top specialist looking at your information? Well, because 40% of clinical diagnoses have been shown to be incorrect. In fact, for instance, when you talk about prostate cancer biopsies of the prostate, 20% of them have been shown to have errors in staging and grading. Worse, these misdiagnoses for prostate cancer and other conditions have been shown in a journal article in the Journal of the American Medical Association to lead to an astounding 40,000 to 80,000 hospital deaths strictly because of misdiagnoses. In fact, some 5% of autopsies find a condition missed by doctors that, if treated, may have saved the person's life. So when do you need a second medical opinion? Whenever you're unsure about your diagnosis, and since most of you out there are not doctors yourself, that's a lot of the time. You may be worried. It may have been a traumatic experience. You may be concerned about a misdiagnosis. You may be somewhere where you can't have immediate access to your regular doctor, such as because of travel. You may be worrying about missed work time. Scheduling to see a good specialist may be very, very difficult. It can take weeks or months. With our second medical opinion process, we can answer all of these concerns. We can take the worry out of it. You can be sure that you're getting a top-level specialist, and you can make sure that you get the answers you need quickly. So why a second medical opinion from Active Doctors Online? We provide many services that other companies who do second medical opinions just don't. First of all, our system is very secure and encrypted. We have military-level encryption on our service, so your medical information is always safe. I've talked to you about how fast we can get the medical opinion from a top specialist within 48 hours. And the next line, we are an advocate for you. This is one of, I think, our best traits. Again, we are looking strictly out for you. We have no ulterior motives. We have nothing to gain by giving you an expensive treatment regimen. We are looking strictly to advocate for you and to protect you. You get live interaction with our medical director who's working on your case, and you get a global perspective. You're not just getting the opinion from one local doctor, you're getting an opinion from experts in that specific condition from around the country and even around the world. So this is a quote from one of our customers who actually used our second medical opinion. I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but I'm going to go down to the end where it says, "The small price I paid for the second opinion was definitely worth it." Then jump back up to the top where he says, "Active Doctors Online may have saved my life." This is the kind of position that we're able to put our customers in. By just getting a second medical opinion from us, we were able to both give this client a peace of mind and help with their medical condition for just the small price of a second medical opinion. So who are these specialists, these expert specialists I keep talking about? They're board certified. They have a minimum of 5 years experience. They're practicing physicians, which we think is particularly important. We're not talking about retired doctors who have been out of the field for a while. These are doctors actively pursuing the field of medicine in which you have the question in. We do background checks and we check for disciplinary issues, and we make sure that they graduated from some of the top programs both in the United States and around the world. Here's just a sample of some of the areas in which we have recruited specialists in. Everything from allergy and immunology to vascular surgery. And again, we're not just talking your run-of-the-mill doctors. We have specialists who we affiliate ourselves with from Harvard, from Yale, from Johns Hopkins. These are going to be some of the top doctors, and they're going to be working for you. This is a testimonial from one of our specialists, Dr. John Yassin. I'm just going to read the highlighted part. Active Doctors Online has applied the best information technology and a vision towards the future to a fragmented system for a truly unique and valuable approach to getting a second medical opinion. This is an ophthalmologist who is a clinical assistant professor in Bethesda, Maryland, and is one of the top ophthalmologists in his field. He recognizes the value of getting a second medical opinion, and we believe you should be able to as well. So how does the second medical opinion work? Well, it is not just a one-way transfer of information. We work very hard to make sure that the transfer of information goes two ways. First, the patient is put in touch with a medical director, usually from the state in which the client is requesting a second medical opinion. The medical director makes sure that the information that they have in their PHR is up to date, and then contacts not just one but two medical specialists to review the case. The specialists then work as a committee with the medical director to put their reports into a report that the client can then easily read. We're not going to be talking in medical ease, and get the information back to the patient, usually within 48 hours. The patient is then more than free to go back to the medical director and ask for clarification or ask additional questions related to the second medical opinion. We want to make sure that by the time the second medical opinion is complete, that we've just not provided you information, but useful information that you can use in a way that you can use it. Here's one of our cases that we did. We helped one of our clients with prostate cancer. We used two prominent physician specialists, Dr. Michael Preston, a urologist who graduated from Brown University and did his training in Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, and Dr. Alan Hertig, who is head of urology at one of the top hospitals in Paris, France. The client in question had been diagnosed with prostate cancer and wasn't sure what course of treatment he wanted to take. His doctor, his local doctor, had recommended surgery, but he was hoping to get away without having to do surgery. Well, the summary is our specialist did confirm that he did need surgery. We're not always going to give you the easy answer. We're going to give you the right answer. But one of our specialists, Dr. Preston, actually suggested ways to improve the surgery, ways that had been shown in recent data to reduce the risk of recurrence of his cancer. Our client underwent the surgery and is now cancer-free. We honestly believe that we may have contributed to reducing the risk of our client's cancer coming back. This is important, obviously, for his health, but also has financial impact as well. He may miss less time strictly because his cancer doesn't come back. That goes without saying. But had he not had the modified surgery suggested by Dr. Preston, he may have needed follow-up procedures more than he will need now to make sure that the cancer wasn't returning. We were able to get it all done with one procedure and get him fully cured quicker and better. This slide is just to point out the global influence of Active Doctors Online's second medical opinion process. This is Dr. Durand, who is one of the intensive care and hematology doctors in Paris, France. I'm going to read the highlighted part. Our objective is to offer access to a secured network of high-ranking specialists in partnership with Active Doctors Online. Such a network gives rapid access to patients for a second opinion based on a thorough review of personal medical data. What that means is that we are not just sitting idly by and letting medical technology pass us by. We are taking innovative steps to work with international partners to find new ways to provide medical information, new ways to help our clients. And the second medical opinion is just one of those ways. Active Doctors clients are empowered to take control of their health care. Our goal is to minimize your concern over a new diagnosis, to minimize the chance of medical mistakes, to save you time and even money by making sure that you get the top level care from the beginning and not have to wait. So if this all sounds like healthcare issues that you would like to pursue further, if you feel like taking an active control of your healthcare might be right for you, then you should feel free to contact me or Mr. Bernard Lee at the email addresses on the screen. As you can see, it's Dr. Zahalsky at activedoctors.com and blee@activedoctors.com. Please note that we did start in France, so there is no E in Active Doctors. For more information, you can give us a call at 1-888-51-ACTIVE or visit us online and take a look at the PHR website at www.activedoctorsonline.com. We also participate in social media, and you can follow us on @ActiveDoctors on Twitter. You can also see us on LinkedIn, Facebook, or even visit our blog at www.ownmyphr.com. I want to thank everyone for listening to our webinar on the second medical opinion process. I hope you all take a look at us online and feel free to get in contact with us if we can help you signing up for a PHR or participating in our second medical opinion process.